Talk365 TV is proud to announce that Brain Rehab Clinic will be the first clinic in Utah to have a GyroStim. We're going to talk a little bit about Holly going in the GyroStim.
Absolutely, and a little wellness news you can use. First.
You know, whenever you do either a TV show or a radio show, it's always fun before you go on or after.
Okay.
And today, the three of us were sitting around and we're talking about Adobe, which is the system that we use
to edit Adobe Suite. Yes, we do.
And Holly only goes down
Adobe Premiere.
Yes, Holly only goes down to Utah County 3 or 4 times a week.
I have a few clients down there, including Dr. Hatch, who is right across from UVU, by the way.
We need to maybe put something in the GyroStim because we said to Holly...
I do have brain damage. It's true. From a concussion. It's not my fault. I have tests to prove my...
So I said to Sylvia, why don't you drive down to Adobe and go kick some butt? We were laughing about an upgrade that they put in, which makes work harder.
If you have Adobe Suite, you know our pain. We feel you. We understand.
So Holly goes, Adobe's not here.
Because I'm thinking LA, I'm thinking film, I'm thinking editing, I'm thinking...
first of all...
Or even, you know, San Francisco area, like
Silicon Valley.
One of the two. I'm not thinking Utah for Adobe.
And I said to Holly, you drive by the most amazing building in the state of Utah.
I know.
8 times a week. And the Adobe Suites, you can see this building. It is architecturally spectacular. They're doubling the size, or you know, it is one of those unique buildings. And this goes back to what I've said to you 100 times in this show: is you should not be driving. You should Uber everywhere because you do not pay attention.
Yes, I do. I pay attention to the road. I'm not looking right or left.
No, you're on the phone.
That is perfect driving. 10 and 2, straight ahead. Earpiece, meeting.
Well, okay. Here's the problem. The earpiece.
What's wrong with that?
You don't concentrate. You should not be allowed to talk on the phone except sitting in an upright position. I have a lot of business people who will highly disagree with you, and they take most of their meetings while they are commuting. But they at least Bluetooth. Are not oblivious to their surroundings. I was not completely oblivious. I have friends that actually work there. I just had to work it through my head. It was like I was thinking about it in 2 different ways. Okay. There was like the Adobe Premiere Suite, and then there was the Adobe building, and somehow, I don't know, it just didn't connect. So speaking of getting through your head, let's talk about what you did. Wellness. Yes. Wellness news you can use, which is what we're doing. Before we get to the GyroStim, did you see on Facebook, it was on BuzzFeed, it was on Board Panda, the article and the little coverage on how senior care facilities are bringing in chickens for the seniors to take care of to combat loneliness and depression. So we're talking a little mental health here. And, you know, I just want to point out how ahead of the curve I am with things because we have chickens right in our back office, right here at Talk365 TV, and at Quincy Jones. We fully support animal therapy here. Well, animal therapy. Edible therapy, which they do. They give us great eggs. Yes. And quite frankly, and we'll have roasted chicken here any week. No, but we never. Animal therapy should only be yellow labs. Well, see, you understand that because you've had incredible dogs and incredible pets. It really is one of those things. And I have a friend of mine, I do some volunteer work, he's in his mid-60s, and he had a cat that literally tried to kill him. Oh, no. Like a big cat? It was his cat who literally would turn on him. The worst cat on the planet. And not a Quincy Jones kind of cat. No, this cat was horrible. And finally, that cat went to cat prison. So straight out of pet therapy and into the GyroStim, basically, which is definitely a way to, you know, get your brain rocking and rolling. Quite literally, I was rocked and rolled. I've got Dr. Hatch to tell you all about this fantastic new machine that is the only one of its kind in Utah. There are very few in the whole world, and Utah just got one. Check it out. Talk365 TV's Wellness Minute is brought to you by Brain Rehab Clinic with wellness team expert Dr. John Hatch.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hatch here at the Brain Rehab Clinic. I am so excited to announce the arrival of the GyroStim. I have waited 6 years for this device to come here. It's the first one in the state of Utah. You might be asking, what is this device? This device helps people around the world, elite athletes, NBA, NHL, NFL, anybody who wants to be a better athlete, also those that are suffering from post-concussion syndrome, those that are struggling with balance and walking issues such as cerebral palsy, post-stroke. This is a place that now can rehab specific canals and different systems inside your head that create an overall wellness of balance. Or you might be dealing with just simple motion sickness or car sickness, or can't get in a plane without getting dizzy. Or if you're like someone like me, doesn't like roller coasters because they're dizzy, this can change that for you. I started out on this journey becoming a doctor because of the ability to rehab brains, the changes that were unknown to people. And this is a device that does it. There's only 22 in the world, and we have now brought the first one here to the state of Utah. In 3 weeks of having it, we have seen change already in people that have suffered for concussion syndromes for 3 to plus months and getting change in 1 week of therapy. Please contact the email below and our staff will get right back to you and setting up a free consultation if this is the right fit for you.